vlogger, and on my channel I love sharing different products, recipes, grocery hauls with you. And today I have a grocery haul. I just received my Imperfect Foods box for the week. I have been getting a box almost every week for the past few months. Actually, I think for most of the year. And I've been loving the service. It's been so great, especially during the pandemic, not having to go out to the grocery store so many times and just having everything delivered right to your doorstep is great. And I just love that the company uses and sells produce and products that are surplus or that might not be perfect to be sold to the grocery store that would normally go to waste. So I just love that. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got in my box this week, and then I'm going to head to Costco. And I will also show you my Costco grocery haul. I want to get like a couple of like food storage type items to meal prep a few things to have on hand when I have the baby. And the baby's like currently pressing down on me, so I might sound like out of breath. But so yeah, so I'm hoping to find like a few food storage containers there, and then also some meal prep containers, and then bags for my food saver so I can go ahead and freeze a bunch of stuff. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get into this Imperfect Foods box. So here is my box, and I fully can't remember what I ordered. I feel like I do this every single week where I'm like, I think I know what I ordered, but then I forget, which makes it for a fun surprise. So let me go ahead and grab a knife to open up the box. Alright, so I open up my box. It looks like things got a little disheveled during the shipment, but that's okay. I know that I did get some herbs, and I think that the bunch came undone. This looks like the parsley. Yeah, just totally fine. Let me just try and grab out all of this. Okay. Then I got some cherries. I got these, I think it was a different farm, but California grown cherries last week, and they were really good. I've been on a big fruit kick lately. I think it has to do with being pregnant, and it's been really hot here, so I can't wait to eat these. And then I have some apples. There's another little apple over here. I think there's 4 altogether. Oh, here's some more parsley. Ooh, and then last week I got some nectarines, and they were so good. So I had to get some more this week. And then I think that there's 5 altogether. So here's 2 more. My bump is kind of getting in the way trying to get everything out of the box. And then I got some avocados over here. And then let's see, some broccoli. And then what else did I get? Oh, I ordered some naan bread. I'm gonna actually go ahead and freeze the naan bread so I can like make naan pizzas once the baby comes, because I think that will be just such like a quick and easy meal. And then if I get like some locally grown vegetables from the farmer's market, I think that would be really good on like a naan pizza. And it's actually really hard, at least in my area, to find vegan naan bread, but this is actually, it says right on here, vegan, real ingredients. And so I went ahead and got 2 packages. And then I think that this will freeze really well. I freeze a lot of my bread. So that's the plan for that. Let's see, what else did I get? Ooh, oh, this zucchini looks so good. I think I might make my zucchini bread. Oh, I'm so excited. See, zucchini is not quite in season here in Michigan yet, but this will be perfect for zucchini bread. And actually I was craving it earlier. And then another zucchini, which I think got a little broken apart, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and shred this up today, no problem. And then I got some cilantro. At least this one's all together. Be fighting with the herbs all day. And then I got another thing of broccoli. which I think I might make my broccoli salad. That sounds really good. I will put the recipe link for that down below. It's made with like a cashew-based sauce instead of mayo, so it's a little bit healthier and delicious. Another apple, and then I got some pita bread, which I haven't had this brand before, but it says right on the back that it's certified vegan, and I love that the bread options that Imperfect Foods has. And then I got some granola. I got some of this dark chocolate strawberry granola. I really love this brand, Purely Elizabeth. Their granolas are really good, so I went ahead and got this, and it's not too bad for you. And so I figured that this would be good to have. I've really been loving like vegan yogurt and granola in the morning, so I got a bag of that. And then what else did I get? Oh, I got just one of these peanut butter cookies from Emmy's. I really like this brand too, but I thought this would be a nice treat, so I just got one. And then I got one more avocado. And then I was out of garlic powder, and then when I went to Trader Joe's last week, I couldn't find garlic powder. They were out, so I just went ahead and picked this up in my box. So that's everything I got. Oh, and some more little strands of parsley. Pull that out. I just love this service. I think it's been great using it so far. I've had great experience with it, having everything delivered right to my house and being able to pick some fresh foods, fruits and vegetables, and then also some fun products to try and some that I can't find in my area as well. I just got back from Costco, and it is so hot outside. I think it's like 89 degrees. And whew, I'm not a big fan of the heat to begin with, and being pregnant in the heat just makes it 10 times worse. But if you can hear some noise in the background, that's my pug Phoebe. She's eating. She was hungry when I got back, so I went ahead and gave her some lunch. So if you hear some chomping, that's her. And I have never been to this Costco before. I recently moved, so I went to the Costco near my new house, and it was huge. I think it might be one of the biggest Costco's that I've shopped at before. And so just kind of figuring out the layout of the store and where everything was located was kind of an adventure, and it was a little crowded, but it wasn't too bad. And I got what I wanted, which is good. And so I'm hoping I don't have to go back to Costco before the baby comes. So I really don't want to, and I just don't want to have to deal with it. So let me show you what I got. I got a few food items, but not too much. So let me flip this around. I have never seen these before at Costco, but these are organic roti. They're uncooked, and it's like an Indian flatbread. And this was kind of like an impulse buy. It took me forever to find the dates. I'm like, well, when were these a good deal? And so finally I found it. And so I'm excited to try these. They're uncooked, and they just have wheat flour, water, whole wheat flour, canola oil, salt, and sugar. And then it has instructions on how to heat the bread. And so I'm excited. I think those would be really good if I make like an Indian inspired meal or curry for dinner. And so I'm excited to have those on hand. And my other Costco that I used to shop at, they have uncooked organic flour tortillas, and those are so good. I didn't see them at this Costco, but if you see those, pick those up if you like flour tortillas. They taste like homemade flour tortillas, and they have very minimal ingredients, and they cook up super quick. So I'm excited. I think that these will be really good. And then I got some of this kombucha. It was on sale, so I picked that up. And then I got more avocados. I know I got a couple in my Imperfect produce box, but those are not going to be enough. And then once the avocados are ripe, I just stick them in the fridge, and they last for a few weeks. So I can never have enough avocados, especially right now. And I picked up some tofu. I was going to get 2, but I checked the date, and it's good through the end of July. But I'm probably not going to go through that much tofu, and I have a few things of tofu already, but I was excited that this Costco carries a tofu because my other one does not, so that's exciting. And then I was completely out of olive oil, so I went ahead and picked this up. And this was really interesting. This is organic and PDO, extra virgin olive oil from Greece. And I was interested, and I was reading a little bit about that because I'm like, what does the PDO mean? And so that sounded super interesting. So I think that this olive oil will be really good. I think this might be really good in like salads. So I picked that up. And then they had my favorite flour. I really didn't need flour, but just in case it runs out of stores again, I really love King Arthur's flour. And this is such a good price. It's like $5.99 for 12 pounds of flour. So this is what I usually use to bake with. If not, I usually just use the unbleached flour from Trader Joe's. But this is such a good deal, and it lasts forever. And then I picked up some whole bean coffee from Higher Grounds Coffee. And this is the Highland Humanity blend. And I do have a coffee grinder, so I don't need to grind it. I didn't need to grind it at Costco. But this is a somewhat local based coffee company in Traverse City, which I have been to the coffee shop before. And it's such a neat space, and I love what this company stands for. They're all about equality and fair trade, and I just love it. So I need to get a new coffee pot though, because I cannot make a cup of coffee to save my life. And with the baby coming, I'm not going to be able to go out for coffee. So I need to get a coffee pot. And I've been trying to figure out one that I can use, because I cannot make coffee. Like, I just really struggle with it. But I saw this, so I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and pick up the coffee right now while I am here, because I'm probably going to just order a coffee maker online. Just haven't decided which one yet. And I wanted to find some glass storage containers, and so I went ahead and picked this box up of snappware from Pyrex, just to help meal prep and then also able to freeze a few things. And then I needed a new salad spinner, and so I've heard great things about the OXO salad spinner, and they had this, so I went ahead and picked that up. Because I've been buying a lot of leafy greens and herbs from the farmer's market, and they can be really dirty. So having a really good salad spinner helps with that. So I went ahead and picked that up. Then I picked up a set of these meal prep containers. I've heard really great things about this brand, so I wanted to go ahead and pick that up. I saw it last time I was at Costco, but I decided to wait. And I'm like, I'll just go ahead and get it, because I'm really trying to be better about meal prepping, having things on hand, and just to get into that routine for once baby comes. So I got those. And then I also picked up some of the food saver bags. This is such a great value. Sometimes these will go on sale, but they weren't on sale this time, but that was still a great price for, like, I think it was $39.99. And you get some of the pre-cut bags, and then the heat and seal rolls that you can cut to your own size. And I got this because I really do want to prep a bunch of stuff and freeze it in the next couple of weeks before the baby comes. I know I keep saying that, but I'm just trying to be prepared. And also, strawberry season here in Michigan is going to start in a few weeks, and I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to go strawberry picking. The fields will be open. I just don't know if I will be able to, since will be probably 9 months pregnant at that time, if I can squat and pick the strawberries. But hopefully, because I love to go every year, and I think that Michigan has some of the best strawberries, and I love using the food saver to freeze the strawberries. And I will post my link on how I freeze the strawberries and what food saver I use. And the strawberries last such a long time, and they do not get freezer burnt, and it's really just because of these food saver bags. It takes a little bit of time to prep the fruit and to freeze it, but it's definitely worth it, especially come mid-February when it's snowing outside and just cannot get fresh fruit. So these are the main reasons that I went to Costco. And lastly, I picked up this 24 pack from Stone Brewing. They're like one of my favorite breweries. I normally prefer to drink out of cans. And I know what you're thinking, Jenny, you were pregnant. I know I'm not going to be drinking this beer, don't worry. But I went ahead and picked up this pack because if anybody comes over, I like to offer an assortment of beverages, and these have some of my favorite IPAs. And then after I have the baby, I think this will be good to have. And then it does have a lager, which I probably will end up using in a couple recipes to cook with. And it is good until August 20th. And one thing I love about Stone is that they will put the date to enjoy the beer by. And so that will be well after the baby's born. So I'll be able to have a beer or two after the baby comes. Definitely feel like I'm out of breath. It's just feeling more and more pregnant every day. And like the baby's gonna be here any moment. But I still have a few more weeks. And so that's everything I got. And I'm gonna try and cool off because it's just too hot for me. And finish putting all this stuff away. And so yeah, so if you would like to see more types of hauls like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really would appreciate it. And give this video a like and leave a comment. What are you loving right now? Some of your favorite things from Costco, and if you've tried the Imperfect Foods box before, your thoughts, or if you're gonna try it, let me know. Don't forget, I will have a code listed down below too. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.